Howdy gang, this is Frankie Day again on YouTube. Okay guys, this is update build report number 3 of my second entry of Cahncer North Wales and Radzie's flying boat group build featuring my Seamaster. The Seamaster right now is ready for the final painting schedule, so right now I'm letting the primer dry 24 hours before I do so. And incidentally folks, after this video here I'll post another one on the on my C-47 Skytrain, my second entry for Russell Gosling's D-Day group build. And I'll have that coming up after this. So anyway folks, this is the third update on the skit since I first made an entry of it on the tube here. And been a lot of filling and sanding and filling and sanding. Did I say filling? A lot of it too. And so far she's pretty well up to snuff now. She's looking good, and she's ready for her final paint measure, which is going to be dark sea blue with white on the sides. The canopy I used foam, blue foam board. I sanded the shape, faired into the contour of the fuselage, then the seal in the foam. When you guys are working with blue foam board, which is an excellent modeling material to use, especially on solid models or even radio control models that are out there. Foam has got to be covered. You don't use no filler, no paint. It's got to have a shell on it, a protective shell. That's called 5-minute epoxy. So be sure to cover your foam board with epoxy. When it dries, sand it. You see any imperfections, add your filler, let it dry. Sand, prime, sand, prime, sand, prime until it's completely blemish free. Add your finished priming coat on it. It's just good to go for the finished paint schedule. Okay guys, enough chat right now. We'll switch over to the other camera right here if it's friendly. We'll go over here and take a look, see the update build number 3 of my Martin Seamaster P6M flying boat. Okay boys, let's clear over here on this side and see what's shaking on the side of the camera. Here we go. Okay guys, here she is right here. This is her permanent stand. She is like I did my Mariner. I always take a little block of wood and use a clothes hanger. Inside the fuselage I put I epoxied some aluminum tubing in there that'll fit inside there with the coat hanger will slide right through. It acts like a collar, so it'll keep it from tilting back. May look flimsy, but it's wobbly, but it won't fall down. I guarantee you that. Okay guys, here she is in her entirety complete. You can see how I fared in the used blue foam board on my cockpit right there I used on there. The whole aircraft had exactly 4 coats of primer on it. And exactly it's all ready for the final paint measure. This is the mighty P6M flying boat. Entered service as late as 1956. And by 1959 it was stuck into the Naval Register with the event of the ballistic submarines such as the George Washington class, and with a lot of problems they had with the aircraft, especially with the propulsion system, and there was no need to use this airplane anymore. So the airplane actually was stuck into the Naval Register and dismantled. A lot of them were scrapped, and there's none to be found that I know of that are in museums anywhere. And so only what's left of the great P6M Seamaster fellas is in videos, modeling magazines, textbooks, and memory. I got the intakes all done right there, all the way from the front end of the section of the intakes. I put in the sidewalls, which separates the 4 J65 Pratt & Whitney motors that is incorporated for power plant. There's a close view of my cockpit right there. Incidentally, folks, for the canopy itself, it's going to be maskings on there, airbrushed. And this is going to be like a desk model. I used to build these things years ago. This is entirely scratch, fellas. I just learned that there was a 1/72 scale ejection molded kit of this. I think Amagrad makes that. It's a new company made. It's a multimedia kit, very expensive, in a 3-digit range. I think they're asking about $200, $300 for it. Too steep for me, but I don't. It don't stop me sometimes buying a model that much money. If I don't have it, I'll buy it. And there's a little makeshift stand I made right there. It's going to be a good, might get it all painted up and everything, and decals that'll look real nice. So I got a little ways to go before it gets all finished, folks. So here it is at the finished primed coat on it. And it's ready, waiting now for its final sea blue and white paint measure on it. And she's all done, ready to go. This is strictly nothing made out of sheet styrene and foam board. Evergreen plastic sheet styrene I think I used on this kit. I built this thing 1970, I don't know, 77, 70, 76, 75, somewhere around there. Mid-70s. And this is the first time it's been finished since all those years. Seamaster is a one kind of airplane, fellas. Okay, guys, right now we'll switch over to the camera over here after we take a review of this. You got to excuse the flopness of this camera. I'm trying to adjust this camera a little bit and try to capture the whole entire airplane right there, folks. So right there, as you can see, this is at the final priming stage, ready, waiting for its final paint measure, which is all sea blue. I'll back off over here and give you a little wave right here, like I always do. That's my trademark right there. As you know, fellas, you guys are the best. We'll zoom in and go to the other camera. There you go, gang. Here's update number 3 of my Martin Seamaster, my second entry for Cahncer North Wales and Radzie's Flying Boat Group Build. And so stay tuned next at this video. I'll post another video of my C-47 Skytrain with the final priming on it, waiting for the finished coat on olive drab and neutral gray in the bottom. Which tomorrow I'll start on the finished color of my Skytrain, because I got to get that done, because on the 27th of this month, which is this week, I believe it's either Thursday or this Friday, the group's bill is officially expired, because Cohen gave us a little leeway to fellas out there who hasn't finished their entries yet. And so he gave us a little bit of a grace period up to the 27th to have all the entries compiled and the picture format so that he could make a slideshow of it. So be sure out there, guys out there, all you wonderful gentlemen out there, across the pond in the United States of America, all around the world, who participate in this wonderful, great group build. Make sure all your entries are done on the 27th of this month, which is either this Thursday or Friday. That's the final finale of all the entries must be submitted in. And the 30th, Mike Cohen said he'll make a slideshow of everybody's entries. So it'll be a very interesting succession of videos and a great compilation of group build of entries that's done this wonderful group build. Okay, guys, on the Seamaster right here, I let it dry over 24 hours. Probably be later on this week sometime. I'll go ahead and paint the sea blue and the white underneath it, and I should have my Seamaster finished by I don't know, probably by Saturday or Sunday of next week. This week coming up, and I should have it finished, because I got to put all my divided attention on this C-47 Skytrain and get her done, guys, because I want to get her finished before the 27th. So if the good Lord's willing, the creeks don't rise, like the great Hank Williams used to say. I should have her done probably as late as tomorrow or Wednesday, and so I'll have her all done. And that'll be that. Okay, guys, that completes my update build report number 3 for my Martin Seamaster. And I hope you guys up there enjoy it. It's one of a kind airplane, one kind of a build. It's entirely scratch built, so I'm happy on getting it done. So, since sit around idle doing nothing but collect dust, and eventually gets broken and get thrown away, all my work is lost. So, okay, that'll be it, guys. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. May God bless, and please subscribe. And we'll catch you great fellas on the next video. So stay tuned for my C-47 Skytrain, Russell Gosling's D-Day group build, my second entry. Okay, boys, this is Frankie Day getting out of here right now. Catch you guys next video. Bye, boys.